some 10 years ago to merge their forces for a joint innovation strategy. And an important part of this innovation strategy is a cluster for transport, mobility and logistics. And the setup is the following. The policy drivers are the ministries for economy in the both Länder, and the operational implementation is due to the Berlin Partner Organization together with the Economy Development Board in Brandenburg. So we are the cluster management organizations that are responsible to implement all these operational things. To achieve transparency of the capabilities, of the competencies we have in the region, with scientific institutes, of course, but also with all these companies, bigger and smaller ones, and associations and so on, to learn more about the opportunities for cooperation between them. To initiate innovation projects, for example, to initiate further networking, further contacting with each other in order to bring together the right persons, the right institutions in order to achieve more employment in the region and innovation capabilities. To form added value chain, regional added value chain by using the capabilities of research institutions and companies of different size via research and development projects. The time in a project dealing with innovative rail technologies, with autonomous driving on rails, where a big company, original equipment manufacturer, together with startups and smaller SMEs and research institutions, they together develop the so-called Berlin digital rail operation. They try to establish a kind of a digital twin for the whole railway environment, and this is the basic for the future autonomous driving. The implementation of autonomous shuttle buses in urban areas, in Berlin urban areas, where we try to bring together the right companies and also the standard departments that are responsible for the policy implementation in order to test, to verify the technical parts of these equipment, these autonomous buses, but also to test the user acceptance. In 2020, during the pandemic, we established a kind of a round-table discussion to bring together the stakeholders from public transport to improve the resilience of public transport against the threat of the pandemic. So, how to make public transport means more resilient in order to avoid the spreading of the virus. Yeah. Transition indeed is a very important point for the region, Berlin and Brandenburg, particularly nowadays for the automotive industry. And therefore we were, so the cluster management was entitled by the regional stakeholders to launch a project, a regional project on transformation, industrial transformation strategies in the automotive and the supplier industry. This is a project which we are coordinating together with partners from the intermediate side in order to help industrial players in the region, not just the bigger one, but also the small and medium enterprises, to transform their activities in terms of recarbonization, to be more electrified in the future, and in terms of digital transformation of their products, but also of their production, of their manufacturing. And an additional point further on is how can these traditional companies being developed towards new mobility services. And this all has to do with qualification, of course, and not just the technical point, but also qualification of the staff, of the personnel. And that's the reason why we have involved unions on the one side, but also the associations of the companies relevant here. Round table in order to reinforce the strength and the position of public transport once we had overcome the pandemic.